What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy. Chit Chat with QT. Chit Chat with QT. Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat with QT. With QT. Chit Chat with QT. Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat with QT. Chit Chat with QT. Chit Chat with QT. Chit Chat, Chit Chat. Chit Chat with QT. Chit Chat. What's up, cuties? Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me go up and say some hellos. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you can hit the like button on your way in, please hit the like button. What is this? Oh, I always got some extracurricular activities going on. But hey, Tyra, shout out to the cutie mods in the building. We got Tyra in the building. I see Aunt Debbie. Hey, Aunt Debbie, how are you? Let me scroll. Okay, so I see Linda Gamble, the legend child. Linda Gamble is the legend of the mods. Thank you so much, all of you. We got Ladzorn. Ladzorn is a mod as well. Shout out to the cutie mods. Thank you guys so very much for what you do. Look out for me, child, in another week or so. You guys know I like to send you a little something, something. But thank you, thank you. Shout out to the cutie crew in the building. Hey, Cricket. I see you. Side Eyes, Deborah Jackson, Lizzie Wheeler, Doris. Hey, Doris. Doris, no, I love her comments. Let me see if I can find it. I'm looking at my phone, but let me see if I can find it on my desktop so I can read it. Always sprinkles us with some positivity. Angela Richardson. Hey, sis, how are you? Here's Dora's comment. Doris said, good afternoon, queens and kings. Prayers for all to have a blessed day on purpose. That on purpose is with intention. Make sure that you have a blessed day on purpose. Thank you so much for that, Doris. You also said sending love, peace, and positive vibes to everybody, to everyone. But thank you, Doris. Laverne, how are you? Ciao. I done lost my spot on my phone. Hello, Diana Flu. How are you? I am blessed. Pecan Pam in the building. Jay Taylor. Jay Taylor. Ciao. Woo, ciao. The screen that I scrumped last night. Where's Jay on my desktop? Lord have mercy. Hold on, guys. Let me scroll up. I see Jay on my phone. Hold on. Child, you a whole mess. Baby. Jay trending and Chef Don Don last night were live. I stopped through. Jay, you are a cackle. Okay, all I'm thinking about is them shoes on that wood floor, child, praising them. Woo, a whole comedian. I enjoyed it. I had to dip out before you guys ended the live. But if you guys did not see it, go over to I watch from Trending's page. I don't know if you guys do it like simultaneously. A whole cackle. Shout out to you, Jay. Thank you so much for stopping through. Baby, my cheeks are sitting up right now and hurting. Miss Tina, you saw it. Girl, he is. Woo, Lord, I would love to hang out with Jay in person. If I come to the A, I am looking up Jay for real. Baby, woo, child, that's all I could say. That's all I can say. Make sure you guys go back and check it out. Hilarious. Hilarious. Hey Relly, how are you? Yes, Miss Tina. Hilarious. You guys are dropping the candles in the chat for Jay. Jay, let us know when I'm in Vegas, boo. I was born and raised in the Shy, but I just relocated back to Vegas. So let me know when you here. Let me know when you here. But let us know when you plan to drop your new candle line. I'm sure you got something coming down the pipeline, and you know we will support you. Hilarious. That's all I gotta say. Thank you again, Jay. Shout out to the content creators in the building. We got Aunt Debbie, we got Caramel Rail, we have Child, I'm doing too much. I'm scrolling. Let me scroll back up and see. Hey, Cookie from the Chi-Town represents. Thank you, Anitra J. Okay, I'm scrolling. Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie is a content creator as well. Jay Taylor. And as I mentioned, trending, my little sister, you guys make sure that you are subscribed. I'm sure you are, as well as to Chef Don Don. Let me say this on behalf of I don't see my sis in the chat. Pink Diva had her first live last night. It was amazing. It was amazing. Pink Table Topics is her YouTube channel, and we had an awesome, well needed discussion. She will be going live on Tuesday evenings. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure to go over there. I loved it. I loved it. Women supporting women. And that's what we are about. And great job again to Pink Diva on her first live. First live. It was great. What else? What else before I get started with these hot topics and Huntsville happenings? That may be it. But again, thank you guys for joining me. I wanted to come live. Hey, Side Eye Sage 7. Hello, hello, Butterfly Kisses, Regina Ashby, April, Tara, 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 I believe. All of you guys, thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. But yeah, I wanted to come live before I hit these streets. The Mirage Casino here in Vegas is closing within days. I haven't been there since I've moved back, but I have had great luck at the Mirage on that there poker table. So I'm gonna head on down there just to make sure that I go and you know, take one last walk through. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing today. Little shopping, all that good stuff. What else? Let Loose Lounge will be tomorrow. We will be letting loose tomorrow night. That is for Cutie Crew members as well as Patreon members. And then for those that are members on Patreon, we will be having watch parties. I'm going to try to start it this Monday. And what I plan to do is we are going to take it back. We discussed this. I don't know if we discussed this last night on Pink Divas or members only, my members only this week. Possibly it was my members only. But we are going to take it back when it comes to Love and Mirage Huntsville. Season 1, Episode 1 and beyond. So we'll take an probably will be 2 hours. Whenever I settle on a day. Pink Diva is Tuesday. Wednesday, I have class. Thursday, members only. I'm looking in my head trying to see what. Okay, so it will be Mondays. Mondays. Um, we will watch Love and Mirage Huntsville. Let's go back and see what we may have missed. As far as me reviewing this show, I just started 2 years ago, but I want to see what was missed. I do know that thanks to the clips that I've been watching over the past couple days, YouTube is just putting them on my timeline. I miss the old Love and Marriage Huntsville. I really, really miss it. So let's watch together, and we will do that starting Monday. You guys should see me writing stickies over here because I will forget. Hey, sis. Pink Table Topics in the building. I don't know if you heard me, sis, but I did make sure to discuss that wonderful, wonderful first live that you had last night. Awesome. Awesome. So, congratulations again. But let me start with the banner, guys. I'm going to be sharing a couple things. Michael, Jonathan, and Megan Goodchild. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk real quickly about Kenya Moore. Simon is back again. Also, let's take a look at two clips from tomorrow night's episode of Love and Mirage Huntsville. Marsau, and Marquez. All these doggone M's. And then I got to say Melody and Nail. Because when I try to say Mel and Nail, child, I get it all mixed up. Hey, Deshonda, how are you, sis? Hello. So, copyright disclaimer is up. It is allowed for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news report, and teaching, all of the above. Shout out to the platforms that I will be sharing content from. It is the Love and Marriage Huntsville page, the Neighborhood Talk, Kenya Moa, and I believe that's it. Those are the only platforms that I'll be sharing from for today. But hit the like button, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start first with Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore is shutting things down. Let me do this first. Where do I want to start first with Kenya? I'll start with the history of it all. Content creator Michelle A.T. Alien a couple days ago on her YouTube platform announced to everybody that Sally Beauty Supply had swiped, removed, whatever you want to call it, Kenya Moore's hair care products. Hey, Samantha. Hey, El Boogies. Hey, Elisa. So, yeah, it was announced on Michelle's YouTube page, but the Neighborhood Talk has it. And I just want to give you guys, we'll look at one slide and then we'll possibly keep it moving to Kenya's response. Kenya's response. Doris, child. Woo, child. Square Biz somewhere. Square Biz is somewhere. Simon is back. But let's take a look. When Michelle A.T. Alien, if you guys are not subscribed to her on YouTube, she's an excellent content creator. She's been in the game for quite some time. And make sure you are subscribed. But this is shared from the Neighborhood Talk. Child, let me like this. Okay, let's take a listen and hit the like button, guys.
The stores ain't having it either, honey. The stores say Kenya is violating codes of conduct. We need to put out a statement. Now, this is what is this? A email, something. It says what to know about Kenya Moore hair care customer concerns.
All right, so real quickly, she received something from someone from a store manager at a Sally Beauty Supply store. And yeah, she said they were removing the products. Let's listen.
This is for the store manager, honey. And somebody took a picture of it because y'all is messy. It says, if your store receives customer concerns about recent publicity surrounding Kenya Moore. Look how they spell that, Kenya Moore. Then associate should respond with the following statement. And dang, that phone was scratched up, wasn't it? Kenya Moore Hair Care is being discontinued at all Sally locations in stores and online.
That's enough. So right there, she said, Can well, she didn't say, but somebody shared something with her and she just, talked about it on her platform. But they said that Kenya Moore's products were being discontinued and removed from the shelves of Sally Beauty Supply locations. Well, as I mentioned, and it's a lot of team twirl over here. As I mentioned, Kenya Moore is shutting it down, baby. Let's take a look. So this is from Kenya Moore's Instagram page. And this is a get ready with me. Let's take a look. I thought this was cute the way Kenya answered. I'm a mute music on and off for YouTube purposes. But there's her hair care product. She's out of the product. She's getting upset about it. Cute little concept. You guys see her. She getting dressed. She going to Sally Chow. Now, Kenya, girl, I don't know. They say she ain't had no butt work done. That butt don't look right to me. I think it's cute. What a creative way to shut folks up. She is in a Sally store, proving that her merchandise is still there. So look, Kenya has been coming out swinging, okay? Yes, Anitra, that's a BBL shots or something, child. And it's just not, oof, it's just not sitting right. But creative way for Kenya to come out and shut folks down. As for now, I'm not gonna say as for now. Her products are still in Sally's. So majority of the time, Michelle ATL Alien is spot on, and it seems like this time, she received incorrect information. Look, I'm gonna touch and go with this. I think all of us are sick of Simon Guobadia. We cannot go a day when we are discussing hot topics without something that Simon has said or done. And look, poor little Simon's feelings are still hurt when it comes to Portia coming out with that ED. ED could have been Ed. Ed, I'm dating Ed, or ED could have been anything. And Mr. Man, a hit dog hollered, he answered the ED, and he's still in his feelings about it. Mickey BB say sicker. Yes, ma'am. And you spelled it right. Sick of. Ooh, child. You got to be careful who you are in relationships with, married to, and how they operate once it ends. Because he's operating like a whole female for me. But anyway, some guy sent Simon a DM. This guy said, "Bro, come on my show. LOL." Then he said, "How the hell my name get caught up in all this? I don't know if you really got ED or not, but I got the best product in the world. It's all natural herbs and sea moss. In quotation marks, your third leg." So he's trying to tell Simon to come on and get his product, But Simon responded. And somebody is writing, in my opinion, Simon's post, his captions, his stories, his responses, just like they used to with Martell. Just my opinion. But here is Simon's reply, child. Simon said, dude, I also do not understand how you end up spending so much time on the phone with a married woman. So Simon is accusing this guy of talking to Portia a lot. I understand we may have differences in understanding on what is appropriate for a married person to engage in, but I get it. It's not for you to understand. If you believe I have ED, if I got to stop. Simon, you attached yourself to that. But he said, if you believe I have ED, you unfortunately are intellectually incompetent as the person who put the narrative out there. And that's what got his ass out here with ED attached to him anyway, because he's shady. So now Portia is incompetent. Either way, my issue is not with you, but rather the one who thinks I'm dumb, I'm a dumb African that can be taken advantage of. God be with you, brother. I wish you no harm. Simon, if you don't I'm gritting my teeth over here. If he don't shut up, gone on about your business, fight this divorce in court and leave everything alone. And guess what? Portia was smarter than you because she got you to sign that prenup. She got you to sign that prenup. So he's back. He ain't going nowhere. Yes, really. He's 60 and it is possible. It really, really is. But she did not say his name. No way, no shape, no form. So I believe it's true. I really, really do. And yeah, especially because of the way that he continues to react. So let's hope he gone on somewhere. Teresa, I am too. Brittany Janae say, someone come get Florida Evans sassy brother. Chow. Sassy. Sassy. I'll read L Boogie's comment and then we're going to move on. But you guys, let me know what you think so far about Kenya Moore coming out and disputing the alleged rumors that Sally had pulled a product. Oh, shoot. I meant to show you guys in that because on the shelves right next to Kenya's products, I saw Stormy's products. I didn't close the video now, child. But what do you think about that? And then Simon, where's L Boogie? L Boogie said Portia doesn't have to leave Simon's house because he agreed to it in a prenup that he's now trying to say he signed under stress. Chow bye. Chow bye for real. Ooh, baby, I am so sick of him. Um, Cookie from the Shy, you said you have a friend in Ghana who says Simon is way too old to be acting like that. I absolutely agree with him. We're all of the same generation. Yeah, it's not a good look at all, but for me, it's just definitely not a good look as a man. And I do think that Simon wants to get on Real Housewives of Atlanta. He is scorned, and he's going to make Portia's life a living hell. But she ain't studying them, as folks used to say. She ain't studying Simon. Linda Gamble say, Simon, push back from the table and stop smoking, okay? Tyra says, Samisha, just go take the blue white pill, sir. Your ish ain't working. Tyra. As much as I don't like Simon, I feel like he's Portia's karma, just like Ariane is Martell. Good assessment. Good assessment. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta is a huge place. So for Portia to end up with him in the first place, yeah, a lot of us gave her the side eye. So yeah, he could be her karma. Um, Iman said, Simon can't have it both ways. He claims Portia is dealing with all these dudes, but anytime she mentions a dude, he claims it's always about him. True. I agree. Hey, Ring Bass. I agree. And he's just too I don't want to say flamboyant, braggadocious maybe, because in one breath he's claiming he's a victim. Remember he said he ain't had no home for his kids and all of that. And then you'll see him in Dubai at these top-notch restaurants and all the meals that he's eating and this or that. The man is just crazy. And he's upset that he was beat at his own game. That's it. Sweet Essence, allegedly, I'm going to say, you said Sally did pull her products. They will remain till December. Sally didn't renew or carry any longer. So, yes, they are currently in stores till sold out. Do you work for Sally, Sweet Essence? That is alleged. That is from Sweet Essence. That is not from me. Let me know. Do you work there? Your source. Let us know your source. Was there a statement put out by Sally's? Let me know. Natty said Simon needs to take this L and get a pump. Oh, child. Not a pump. Not a pump. Okay, so maybe Lisbeth just answered my question. Michelle posted another post from Sally Beauty that said her products were being discontinued before the incident from several stores after they sell out. Okay. I'm still going to say alleged because I didn't look it up, but I'm not saying you guys are not telling the truth as far as what you saw at all. But yeah, enough of Simon Chow. Now look, we have to talk about this here. Am I wrong for feeling that the exchange that I witnessed yesterday, let me get these comments off the screen, was a little sexy to me, child? A little sexy. Michael, Jonathan Majors, and Megan Good. There has been an update, but first, I got to show you guys the initial exchange. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. I'm going to bring it up. Let me take this off my screen. Let me also put my copyright disclaimer ticker up. But shout out to the neighborhood talk again. This was sexy to me, guys. Disrespectful, but sexy. I'm not going to lie. And I'll give my thoughts after. But let's take a look. Before I play the video, I'm going to read what this person tweeted because this is what it was initially. Um, the person put dog. No, dog picked up his girl, squeezed her extra tight in the hug, made her squeal with glee, and didn't even dap the man up. He's so real. Michael is a savage, baby. Michael is a savage. Let's take a look and listen and all of the above. Look at Jonathan, the way that he looking. And look how he looked at Megan and look how Megan looked at him. Look how Megan looked at him. Megan knows she in trouble. A speech, because you guys know he kind of felt like he was Martha Luther Kingish, and he wanted a Coretta child. But that's awkward. Where I just paused this, that's awkward. They said dude didn't even know where to put his glasses. Let's continue. Yes, Tyra. Swallowed up, child. Okay, let's go. Look how he look. He's awkward anyway. Jonathan Majors. So in the end, they all took a picture together. I'm gonna play it one more again. Why does Jonathan Majors dress like I can't even think of the word. I don't want to be offensive, But his whole style to me is way, way back in the day. Like, our ancestors' days. Why? Okay, look at this. Now, my initial thought was Megan and Michael, they they uh they had something going on once upon a time. For me. For me. Okay, who is that? Okay, Pretty Eyes, you're gonna make me calm down. Pretty Eyes said, not cool. How you pick up another man's woman in front of him? Relly said he's gonna turn into a Kangs on her when they get home. Okay, let's look one more time. Baby, that was a long embrace. That was a long embrace. Hey, Neva P. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. That look that he gave Megan, he was not pleased. Now, before I show you guys the update to this, drop in the chat. Let me know if you feel like Megan, did she have a choice? Could she have stopped Jonathan? Could she have gave him a little pushback before he picked her up, child, spent her around, all of the above? Let me know, let me know, let me know. And I'm going to show you guys the update. Somebody in the comments said that whoever posted this initially was being messy. And maybe so. Maybe so. Because here is the update to this. And shout out to 496 of you. Uh-oh, child, that's not what I wanted. Shout out to 496 of you that's watching. Please hit the like button. But let's take a look at the updates. Miss Shar, a lot of people don't think that that's his woman. We discussed beards, child. Now look, he had a thing for the pink toes. He had a thing for the pink toes, but once he got in trouble, Jonathan ran back to a sister and has been at all the events that are Black events. So I don't know. It's been months and months and months. Megan did stick beside him, child, through that trial. But a lot of people feel that way. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at this one. And Michael called slack for nothing. For nothing, guys. So everybody could calm down, because first let me go here and take it back so we can start at the beginning. Okay. Take a look. He hugged Jonathan first. He hugged Jonathan first, guys. Now, it still don't seem like Jonathan was thrilled with the embrace with Megan, but it wasn't disrespectful. They hugged first. So let's let it play out, and then we'll watch again. Put your eyes on the screen. Put your eyes on the screen. It's going right here. So in slow motion, you see that they did acknowledge each other, or Michael just wasn't disrespectful and ignored Jonathan, because the comments were off the chain. The comments said that Michael and Jonathan don't F with each other. Let me make sure I click like here as well. And the energy, you could tell that they had bad blood and all of that. That is not the case. So I'm gonna play it one more again, and then I'm gonna jump in the comments and we'll get to some Huntsville happenings. All right, so they're gonna take this picture. Jonathan don't even want to hug his girl. Look at him. Oh, child, he ain't even put his arm around the waist of Megan. He is pissed. He's pissed. All right, right here. Pause. Okay, so I just paused it so you guys can see it. You see Jonathan's hands on Michael's back, and that was before what I thought was sexy, but yeah, it was disrespectful. All of this. So My final assessment of this, guys, is Jonathan, I'm sorry, Lord have mercy, Michael and Megan, they've starred in several projects together. And I do think that it was a brotherly, sisterly type of embrace. I really, especially with this clip, don't think that Jonathan meant any harm. I mean, good child, what's wrong with me today? Michael meant any harm. And I do think that, yeah, this is the first time I saw my little sister in a while. And I just, embraced her in that way. It was sexy to me. But let's read some comments because I cannot ignore the body language from Jonathan. Rain Bass said a jealous man is dangerous. Soundcheck said Jonathan has insecurity issues. Let's read a couple more. Greenbass also said, I doubt if Megan knew Michael was going to pick her up like that. I remember when they were done filming the Think Like a Man series, the cast spoke about how close they all were. Yes. So it's the power of social media. And a lot of times you get the bad or what can be perceived as bad first before the good. And yeah, it wasn't disrespectful at all. April said, I was about to say, I thought the men greeted each other first before the embrace with Megan. I haven't, I didn't see them on the carpet wherever they were. I didn't see any of the videos. So I only saw the clips and the clips that were released. It went viral on Twitter and everywhere else. The clips that were released was the hug, the swing, the awkwardness from Jonathan Major. So I do think that something is there. And also when it comes to um that energy, that energy that he gives Megan. For me, I'll say this and then we'll move on. It appears to me that yeah, he know he needs Megan on his arm. Everybody was talking about the Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny is the one that got his earth with a charge and all of that. And I just don't think he's feeling her. And I don't think I'll say this. Let's keep our eyes out. If they break up within, if it's real, within the next, in the near future, I think that Jonathan will fall back on he felt like that was disrespectful of her to allow that with Michael, but he can't stop that. She couldn't stop it either. You know what I mean? Yeah, he does have a wife. He does have a wife. Uh-huh. And LaDawn, I agree with you. LaDawn said Jonathan is probably jealous of Megan's success. Yep. That's not the first time that he's given her looks like that either. You know? So that's that on that. Let me go down to the bottom, read a couple comments. If you guys have not hit the like button, please make sure to do so. We have 524 watching and 301 likes. Shout out to those that are in the bushes, even if you are just peeping in, child. Hit the like button for me. Um, yeah. K still on that BBL, child. That BBL, ooh. You know whose BBL I saw recently on Instagram was Jada. Is it Chavez? Young influencer. It looked like it hurt. Oh my God. She was running on the beach and it looked like two hard softballs. Even when she was running, if you're running on the beach, like a Pamela Anderson moment from Baywatch, um, it was bouncing hard. Oh, child. Body dysmorphia to me with a lot of them. Jonathan has anger issues. He should have been ordered to go to anger management classes. I wonder if he was, Cookie. Good point. Good point. Jill, unfortunately, sad but true. Jill says social media makes things worse because it's talked about so much. Yep. It's giving who told Harpo to beat me. Baby, yes, ma'am. Brittany Janae So Wang me. Oh, he married. Let me stop. Brittany, stop. He's married. He's married. So shout out to them. I got my good side eye on Jonathan Majors and Megan Good to see how that's all pans out. Kudos to them. Good luck to them. You know what I mean? Chivas, side I say, okay, Chivas. Whoever, child, Jada Chivas or whatever, that thing looked like it hurt. And I always say to myself, what will these jobs, because I think Jada says she only gets shots, some say implants. What is it gonna look like in 10 years, 20 years? Whew. But look, they got money. Maybe they'll have money to fix, or whatever. But yeah, that it looked like it hurt. Okay, let's get into some Melody Cherie and Nell Fletcher. They will be on Love in Huntsville tomorrow. Mel, we haven't seen her on the show in a couple weeks. Watching this clip for me just solidifies my thoughts when it comes to Mel. Mel is wise beyond her years. Now, we know that Nell Fletcher is the one that's out here with the title mentor. And I do believe that she served as a mentor to Mel and Martell. And it looks like the roles are reversed in this clip. So before I click play, I'm gonna go down and read a couple comments. Thank you, Aunt Debbie. Thank you, yes, Tyra. A mess. Wait, how did we get on BBL's last night over at Sis channel, Pink Table Topics? Somehow. Oh, I think I'm the one that mentioned it, but it wasn't this though. All right, Pretty Eyes. We'll read this. You said, I don't know if he's jealous of her success. She was just on Club Shay Shay show, and she said Jonathan was the one who told her to ask for in her latest Tyler Perry film to ask for what? More money? Let me know. Pretty ass. Yeah, and that's good if he's supporting her. A lot of us just look at energy and it does appear that way. But he's, like I said at the start, before we even got on that, he's awkward to me anyway. I don't know if it's shyness. I don't know what it is. There's a awkwardness about him. They worked on movies together with Taraji P. Henson and Kevin Hart. Yeah, and a couple more, I believe. Empowered Woman said, I'm not feeling Jonathan. I noticed when they embrace, his eyes are looking to see who is seeing me. Yes, and his eyes were looking at her. And then at the end, um, the picture, when they posed together, all of them, his hand was free. He could have put his hand around his woman. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, I'm gonna go down to the bottom, and Sam already got something to say. Why do you think that, Sam? They throwing a scene with Mel to get the people to watch so ratings can go up by also having an episode focus on Trisha and her mess. You hate it. Well, they all are on the show, Sam. And let's remember, these scenes are filmed way before they know what the ratings are going to be. But I respect your opinion. You know I do. You know I do. But this was filmed. So naturally, in my opinion, this conversation between Mel and Nell happened after Nell Fletcher, and you guys are going to see that now, said to her family and all that, I'm not going to therapy. Y'all could go. I'm not going. But good point, Sam. I just think that this was all a part of the taping and all of that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Shout out to you guys, 553 of you. I appreciate you. Hopefully, this is Paul's where, well, we'll play it a couple times. Shout out to Love and Mirage Huntsville Instagram page.
Fletcher thing. Anybody will see Linnell, that's the thing. I try and keep it from you because you do blow up.
So a little I'll let you guys what the conversation is. And I'm gonna play it again because maybe I paused this after. But Nell Fletcher blows up, and she does. She's shown us that when it comes to her family, she's a different person when she's around the other cast members. But I do think that it's an issue in her household, and that's what her and Mel are discussing.
They know how you're gonna react, so they come to me. It's not that they don't want to come to you; they come to me because I'm more calm.
Kind of sounds like maybe Fletcher is more good cop and you bad cop.
I agree with Mel on that. And this is just from observing. Chris Fletcher just seems like a cool, calm, collected type of guy anyway. But it does seem like their kids, adult children, they are their kids. But it does seem like they may be afraid to talk to Neil Fletcher and they go to Chris more.
Yep, that's exactly. Yep, he's good cop always. I'm always bad cop. Always.
I think, Miss L, the just leave me alone is not gonna happen because these are your kids.
All right. Did you guys hear what Mel said? Because Neil Fletcher does have that answer. Leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. I'm done with y'all. Go somewhere. She is very, very snappy. And Mel said that's just not going to work.
But we can deal with and work on a better way to handle where we don't let them get our pressure.
Do y'all see the mentor? Do you see the mentor? Mel is in the position where she is giving Nell Fletcher valuable advice. Valuable advice. Let's finish.
You know what I'm saying? So, say, take one for the team. You probably gonna get in there and love it. And you never know hearing you talk about it. Even your sons. They be like, you know what? Mama doing it. I'm finna do it too. You know? In the Black community, therapy has been frowned upon for a long time.
Yeah.
We've been talking about therapy and members only and all of that recently. And why is it frowned upon in the Black community? Melody Sharia is right again, child.
You know what I mean? It's just now getting to become like it's okay to do therapy. White people been doing therapy forever.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
I'm
they
just being
have.
honest. They have. But there's a reason why. They know that there's something there that we didn't know was there.
Yeah.
Now we're getting to see, this is why I need a therapy. Right? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Oh, this is why I need a life coach. Oh, you know.
Who child now? Life coach. I had to stop right there. Life coach, look, as long as the life coach seems to be moving you forward, is it too low? How is it low? You guys, let me know if you can hear this because I'm sharing this directly from Instagram. So I don't know if you're saying my volume is low, Star Child. And before I proceed, you guys will let me know. Put a 1 if the volume is okay. Star Child said it's low. Put a 1 if the volume is okay. Put a 2 if it's not. Miss Lady said 1. Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay, all I see is 1. So, Star Child, check your volume. Whatever device that you're on, make sure that your volume is turned up. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I see a couple tools. Make sure your device is turned up. This is being played. I did notice when I played the other day, that Funky Dineva stuff, that was a little low and that was totally my fault. But this is from Instagram. Volume is up on my computer. I will play it again though, so we all can hear it. But let's continue.
Because life be life. You know what I'm saying? What is
All right. Life be liking. And I put that, I repeated it in the comments because life does be lifing. So I'm glad that Mel said that. I see loud and clear. I see 11111s for the 2. Linda Gamble said refresh your devices and come back in, please. Yeah. because it's all good on my end. I'm up. Speakers are up. And you guys should be able to hear okay. Put in the chat life be lifing if you agree with that. Let's play it again. This is at the start, and then we'll discuss.
Fletcher thing. And he's like, well, see, Linnell, that's the thing. I try and keep it from you because you do blow up.
Is this Mel's backyard? I think so because Neil Fletcher's purse is right there. Beautiful setup.
They know how you're gonna react, so they come to me. It's not that they don't want to come to you; they come to me because I'm more calm.
Kind of sounds like maybe Fletcher is more good cop, bad cop.
Yep, that's exactly. Yep, he's good cop always. I'm always bad cop, always.
I think, Miss Bell, the just leave me alone is not gonna happen because these are your kids. But we can deal with and work on a better way to handle where we don't let them get our pressure.
And I'm just going to pause right there. This is why I say when it comes to how Melody Cherie has handled her children, with the dish oh child disruption to their normal. Their normal was mom, dad, all of us under one household. And she put up kids in therapy young. And I think that what it is doing is preventing years later. Lance Fletcher got to be in his 30s. Chris Jr. and all of that. Now they are just now going into therapy. So I really, really appreciate how Mel has moved when it comes to her babies and also letting it be known that, yeah, I recognize that they definitely need therapy for what has happened. And I think that they'll be well equipped once they get older. But let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? So I say, take one for the team. You have to go get in there and love it. And you never know hearing you talk about it. Even your sons. They be like, you know what? Mama doing it. I'm finna do it too. You know? In the black community, therapy has been frowned upon for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's now getting to become like it's okay to do therapy. White people been doing therapy forever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just being honest. They have. But there's a reason
So
why
true.
they know that there's something there that we didn't know was there. Yeah. Now we're getting to see, this is why I need a therapist. Right? Yeah. Oh, this is why I need a life coach. Oh, because life be lifing.
Life be lifing. Ooh, chow. Life be lifing. I can't wait to see the full scene, but as I mentioned, I saw the shift in mentee and mentor. And in that moment, Mel was mentoring Nell Fletcher. And also, too, Nell Fletcher's, I don't want to say defense, but look, back in the day, as Mel mentioned, and as a lot of us probably have experienced, it was not a thing to go to therapy. No, our therapist was church. We're gonna go to church on Sunday. We're gonna take our problems right on down there to that pulpit, and we're gonna pray. So, and I think that that could be the case with Nell Fletcher. She's older than Mel, and things were different. Things were different. So, I love the scene. We need more of it, and I can't wait to see everything. I do too, sis. Deshonda say life be life, and she say that all the time. I do too. Teresa, is that the truth though? Have we been taught to take it to the altar? Take it on down there. Did I say pulpit, child? Not pulpit. We sit at the pulpit. Take it to the altar. Absolutely. Sometimes the old school can learn from the new school. Go ahead, Mel. Yep, I agree. Jill had a question, and Jill, I'm gonna read it. I should have started, but Jill said, "Did Kempire or DJ Richie comment on Funky Dineva's video about Kiki? I don't know. I don't know." So I saw it. I wanted to put it on the screen. Anybody in the chat can answer. Let me know. Let me know. We're gonna do a sound check again. 1, 2, 3. Before we move on to the final Huntsville Happen take. Put a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. And please hit the like button. It is free. It is free. It is free. Doris, I'm going to read this and then we're going to move on. Melody elevated from her heartbreak when people tried to kick her at her lowest time of her life. In the meantime, the others are watching her with envy, even CK, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. Nell has spoiled her kids and they are entitled adults. I said that last week, Jill. I do think that they are entitled. I don't think anything, maybe because I'm spoiled, child. I don't think anything is wrong with spoiling unless there are some boundaries to that. And that boundary really, really should be, yeah, if you get in trouble as an adult, I'll have your back. But no, I'm not about to fund you and your lifestyle and everything else just because I was financially stable enough to spoil you. Good point. And yes, I love that. I'm gonna put that back up there. Really, I agree. Therapy is so rewarding. You just talked about that, did you? It is. It is. And I think for us, black folks, I'll just say it, and not all, naturally, I'm not saying all. I think that we think that therapy means I got a problem. Something is wrong with me. You know what I mean? It was at one point, like, yeah, only people that go talk to people and lay on somebody's couch, they crazy. That's not the case. Like Neil Fletcher said to Mel, yeah, to get it out, whatever it is that you're experiencing, you know. So yeah, I can't wait to see it. Yes, or drink water at Chit Chat with QT. What is that for, LaDawn? Black people couldn't afford therapy back in the day, so they relied on church. Good point, Deshonda. Good point. Some could though. You know what I mean? And there are some that is still under the belief that, yeah, take it to the Lord. Take it to the Lord, you know? So, but yeah, good point. People can learn so much from the way Mel moves. She stay focused in spite of the many attempts at making her life miserable from persons around her. I agree. Okay. I also think that a lot of black people didn't have medical insurance to cover therapy and couldn't afford it to pay out of pocket. Okay. So Miss Shar, you're saying the same thing that Tyra said. All right. So you guys could hear me. Cool, cool, cool. Can't speak on those two, but Mim said F anybody with the BS about Kiki. Okay, so Tanya B is answering Jill's question. Okay. But child, I didn't start. I think okay. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah. Yeah. Cutie crew. We shall discuss. Let's see. As a parent myself, I'm not funding my children's mess. Yep. 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 All right. So let's go ahead and get into this last Huntsville happenings. I'm right at an hour. And this is Marsau and Marquez. I think that's his name, child. Trisha's husband. Shout out again to Love and Mirage Huntsville on Instagram. Let's take a look. And child, I'm gonna say in advance. You guys go ahead and put it in the comments because I know y'all gonna say something. I absolutely agree with Marceau in this moment. Ooh, child, don't y'all unsubscribe, child. Let's take a look.
From Huntsville because I don't know, maybe I just left to escape like how I was feeling because of the situation with Cam. Because I couldn't handle seeing him around my kids like that.
I'm gonna stop right there. If you don't want another man around your children, make your marriage work. Don't leave, don't move, don't do any of that. Okay? Let's continue.
I couldn't handle him taking my kids to school every day. I couldn't handle him taking my son to homecoming.
If you couldn't handle Ken taking your kids to school every day or homecoming or whatever, again, you left. So I don't know. He fine though. Let's continue.
I mean, I couldn't handle him taking my daughter to dance.
You couldn't handle him being the father.
Gotta pause right there. Totally agree with Marsau. Marquez couldn't handle Ken being a father. Because that's what he operating as over there in that household.
But what do we define as a father though?
All right. And you guys know I gotta play pause for the sake of the channel. What do we define as father? What do we define as father? You a whole father asking that question? It's just making a little more sense to me why Trisha is not with Marquez. How you a whole daddy out here saying, what do we define as father? Dude, let's go.
Someone that takes the kids to school, takes them to dance, acts in the capacity of a father.
Now, Marsau was being a smart arse right there because everything that Marquez said he didn't like about Ken, Marsau gave him back in that answer of that defines a father. Let's go.
I'm grappling with that because I feel like she erased 6 years of my daughter's life within a matter of a year and a half because I left her and I left.
You left her.
I didn't get that. The internet isn't reachable.
Siri, be quiet. You left her. Story over, buddy. Let's go.
No, so how do I get past that so I can be the father that I'm supposed to be to them?
Let me tell you something, dog. You need to hear this. All right? If you leave your household, you left your wife and your kids. No, you can't just do it for 6 years and then not do it. See, fatherhood is something you earn.
All right. I'm going to pause it there. We're going to watch it again. But I don't know about you guys. I agree with Marsau in this moment, in this scene. And child, I already see you all's comments. Doris saying Marsau didn't even know his child was allergic to peanut butter. Some men think the dollars they give makes them a father. That is so true. That is so true, sis. But in this case, from what I hear, I don't know. I do believe that Marquez is or was a cook, and cooks make good money. Seems like he was, top level type of cook. But Trisha is an engineer, if I'm not mistaken, and I do think she possibly was the breadwinner. A couple more comments before we play it again. Don't get me wrong, conversation problem needed, but that scene was ridiculous. They don't even know each other. Ooh, child, CK doing anything to see that he sticks since they not filming Mel as much. All right. Really said all things that Marsau don't do defines a father. Okay. Samantha, I'm convinced all the men in Huntsville are slow because ain't no way that man asked that question. I agree. That was weird to me. Let's take a look at it again.
Why'd you move to Atlanta?
I moved to Atlanta from Huntsville because I don't know, maybe I just left to escape like how I was feeling because of the situation with Cam.
Now, don't forget, and you guys know we're going to be talking about this in the Let Loose Lounge. Don't forget that he told Trish he only moved around the corner. Atlanta not around the corner unless he moved a couple times. I'm just thinking back into my head of what I heard. Let's go.
Because I couldn't handle seeing him around my kids like that. I couldn't handle him taking my kids to school every day. I couldn't handle him taking my son to homecoming. I couldn't handle him taking my daughter to dance.
You couldn't handle him being the father.
But
Like them or hate them, Marsau is right, guys. Marsau is right in this scene. Whether it's game, Jill, I see your comment. Marsau talk a good game. Okay, just for me, if you guys can, put it in the back of your head for now. In this moment, is he telling this man the truth? Do you think what he's saying is true or false? Put it in there for me. Let's continue.
What do we define as a father, though?
Someone that takes the kids to school, takes them to dance, acts in the capacity of a father.
I'm grappling with that because I feel like he erased 6 years of my daughter's life within a matter of a year and a half because I left her and I left the situation. That's but I know. So how do I get past that to I can be the father that I'm supposed to be to them?
Bruh, let me tell you something, dog. You need to hear this. All right? If you leave your household, you left your wife and your kids. No, you can't just do it for 6 years and then not do it. See, fatherhood is something you earn.
That's it. That's all. That is it. That's all. I'm gonna read a couple comments. Hey, Dr. Minnie. Okay, I only see a couple. You guys say I ain't even gonna comment. But I see Neva P said yes, it's the truth. Doris, yes, it's the truth. Meek Mills, true. Jill, true. I think that when we are, we all know the history of everything that's gone down with this show and the characters on the show, the people on the show. We know that. But I'm not, for me, gonna come out here and say that what he said in this moment was wrong just because of that. Just because of that. For sure, Deshaun, there's a lot more to being a father. I totally agree with that. But in a nutshell, you can't leave your family and be jealous and upset that somebody else is in the household. Now, I will say this, and then I'm out of here. I do think that a lot of us have felt that Marcel gives off the energy that he is only sticking in his marriage until them kids get old and grown. A lot of us have said that, felt that. And do I think that he loves Tisha? Absolutely, I do. But I also think that it could be a case. I don't know. And naturally, I can't see in the future. But it could be a case of him suffering through a child like Kimmy for the sake of his children. And if we are honest, there's a lot of women that do that. A lot of women will refuse to break up in their marriage because they don't want their kids to not be under one roof with mom and dad. So that could be what Marceau is doing. I don't know. But as I mentioned, in this scene, he was absolutely correct in what he said to Marquez. No, sir. No, sir, Marquez. You don't get to take a break from your marriage. You don't get to take a break from raising your children. And for me, guys, what I feel like is he would have rathered Trish to be broken, be alone, take on the pressure of raising these kids by herself and everything else. That is what he wanted. Not for her to go ahead and say, okay, he gone. And guess what? I'm going to go ahead and start dating. Even though a lot of us feel like that's a fake storyline. Yeah, you can't have that expectation. You don't leave your home. So kudos to Marceau, child. I see y'all comments. Kudos to Marceau. Let me go ahead and read a couple comments, guys. It's true in this particular situation. That's all I'm saying, Lizbeth. That's all I'm saying. And you guys know I take that stance a lot. I took that stance initially, just initially, when it comes to the whole Destiny Moses Sonny thing. Initially, yes, Destiny had a right to feel some type of way. That's it. That's all, though. That man married. That's it. That's all. So initially, I understood where Destiny was coming from, but yeah, no, that don't continue. You know what I mean? So good point. Good point. Let's see. It's so many empowered women. Marquez, Maurice, Martell, Marsau, Moses. Chow. It's too much. Marsau body is in the household, but his heart isn't in it. Ooh, chow. Really? Hey, but that's a him issue. Moving out doesn't mean you stop being a parent. I totally agree. So guess what, really? That means first of all, you have open communication with your wife. She's still his wife. And in having an open communication, you guys should be able to go through the kid's schedule. She got a dance on the 27th. They got a volleyball tournament on the 13th, this or that. And then as a man, you make yourself available. Homecoming is on the 30th. As the husband, you make yourself available for whatever events that you found out since you left the house that your children have. But no, that's not how that works. Um all right. Feels like a fake storyline. Get a divorce and co-parent. He seems miserable in his scenes with Letitia. Yeah. Tisha's arrested development is wearing thin on Marsau. It would be nice if this show could go back to what it started off as. This other ish is buffoonery. Buffoonery. Yeah, we shall see. A lot of people are saying they don't even know each other. How they filming together? Who is this? Simone, what is this? How? Why are they meeting? Trish is not interesting enough for me to care. Sorry, not Kari. Sorry, not sorry. Lord have mercy. Deshonda said it's the men in the household that aren't fathers because they do little or nothing for the children. Totally agree. And look, we know that divorce, unfortunately, happens a lot. Separations happens a lot. But now you can't say that Trish erased 6 years of you all being married if your ass the one that left. That is, do I want to dare say narcissistic of him to say? But it is. But it is. That's it. Relly says she shouldn't have to chase him down. Period, point blank. When you move, you know that you had children. So, yeah, you are the one that has to go above and beyond to find out what's going on in their everyday lives. You know? So I ain't buying it, Marquez. Like I said, I don't get chemistry when I look at Trish and Ken, but I only see what's on this reality TV show. A lot of us aren't buying it, but if, let's put that big if, well, let's say it is true that they are definitely together and living together. And I have seen pictures with all of them together, Marquez, Ken, Trish, and all the kids. um she did what she had to do. You left. You don't get to leave me and then tell me I have to be miserable. I don't deserve love from somebody else. I don't deserve attention from somebody else. I don't deserve to have a male presence in my children's lives. No, you don't get to do that at all. Let's see. Couple more comments. Before I get to the final comments, thank you, Doris Leak. Thank you so much. Doris, you related to Greg, Nene. Have a peaceful evening, Queen. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Betty, thank you, Betty. Love your commentary. You've been in the bushes a long time. Betty, if you don't bring your tail out them bushes and come on and drop in this chat, click that link when I drop the link when I'm live and join us. But I appreciate you. I appreciate my bush cuties. So thank you so much. Thank you again, Doris. Thank you, Betty. Let me properly thank you guys.
One last thing for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
Thank you, thank you, thank you again. All right, couple more comments. We out of here. You know what I was gonna ask you guys? Something was supposed to be starting with Mel in July on TikTok, 7th Avenue Beauty. Has that happened yet? I need to go over there and take a peek. I missed the sale that they had the other day. I think it was 15% off plus an additional 40% off. And when they running specials like that, child, I stack up on my cleanser. I do. Dr. Minnie said, I had no mother. My father and brothers raised me, and the nosy, loving teachers and church members' kids are first. Okay, maybe I missed part of that, Dr. Minnie. You had no mother, your father and brothers raised you. Oh, and okay, so your father and brothers raised you, and the nosy, loving teachers and church members. Got you, got you, got you. Yeah, a lot of people got to step up. Hey, G Squad. A lot of people got to step up sometime and play those roles. And look, that is what Ken is doing. That is what Ken is doing. So yeah, no, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. We had an awesome discussion last night over at Pink Table Topics about high value men. And yeah, in this moment for me, I think that Marquez feels like, and I don't subscribe to no high value men mess. I'm gonna put that out there. But I think he's a high value man. Yeah, I left you and my kids, but don't you do nothing, don't you? No, get on up out of here. But guys, look, this is my time. Let me take my butt out there in right now. It's 106 degrees. Let me take my butt out here and get to moving and shaking. And then I'm coming home and getting dressed and going down on that strip. I will say this though. Anybody else in Vegas, don't fall for the okie doke. There's a post that's going around talking about the Mirage is giving away $1.6 billion before they close their doors in the next couple days. If you giving it away, give it away. That means shut all slot machines down, the tables and everything else, and then just stand right there and get the money away. What the Mirage is gonna do is they probably gonna get a couple more billion for people coming down there trying to get the billion. No, sir. I handle my own pace. I play poker, and what I give, I'm just giving. I ain't. You definitely ain't gonna be, giving away no 1.6 billion. But thank you, Side Eyes. Side Eyes, we're gonna have to further that discussion. Let me put that on my board for our next members only. Oh, child. Let me write it. Thank you for that comment. Hold on. Because I done wrote so many notes. Monday, Patreon. Hold on, guys. Tuesday, Pink Table Topics. Wednesday is my class. Thursday is members only. And in members only, we are going to discuss. I will put up a hot topic post this week as well. We will discuss high value men. And according to Side Eye Sage Child, they are more like the great value clearance rack, baby. I'm on my way to Walmart right now, even though I don't buy nothing from great value. But yes, ma'am, we're not subscribing to that. We're not subscribing to high value men. No, we gonna have equal value. That's what we gonna do. That's how we gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna do that. But it's a whole sector out here of men that believe. Martell even uttered the words before about being a high value man. Child, that's enough to let you know it's BS right now. But it's a whole sector on YouTube. May he rest in peace. Kevin Samuel was one of them, child. And what them high value men do, again, may he rest in peace, is what Kevin Samuels used to do. Degrade women. Women will click the button, click the link so he could degrade them. You ugly. Why do you think you deserve a man? You overweight. Why you think you are going to ever get a man? All that mess is what Kevin Samuels used to preach. So may he rest in peace. But shout out to you guys. Shout out to the cutie mods. Shout out to the cutie crew. Shout out to each and every one of you cuties. We are on the road to 25K subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to the replay gang yang. Shout out to the content creators that were also in the building. Thank you guys for joining me for this power hour I will chat with you guys soon. Let Loose Lounge tomorrow. Be looking out for the link. Melissa, I'm so glad I ain't clicked this button. Welcome, Melissa. Welcome, welcome. Let me put your comment up on the screen. Thank you so very much for joining the Cutie crew. Buckle up. Buckle up. That's all I got to say. Thank you, Melissa. Shout out to you guys if you sent me a Cash App, a super sticker, a super chat, anything but the free support. I appreciate it. Your views and your likes. So if you didn't hit the like button, please go ahead and hit that like button on your way out. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.